Hello everyone, how are we all doing on this fine Friday morning? I did something silly. If you guys haven't seen my Instagram story, I'll talk about it in a second. I just took a silly loss. My ego got the best of me after being able to request a payout. So yeah, that's what we're currently dealing with. But have no fear, I still have 3 funded accounts, which I haven't actually traded today. So I'm still going to be trading those on stream and waiting for a higher quality setup for those, which is what I should have done anyways. But, you know, my ego got the best of me being able to request the Lucid payout this morning. It was a small payout. I requested $840, something like that. So yeah, it's small, but small consistent payouts are better than, you know, inconsistent large ones, in my opinion. So I'm pretty happy with that. We've requested 2 payouts in July. So July's been a great month for us. Hopefully we can request a third, maybe, before the end of July. That might be pushing it. 2 of my Lucid Pro accounts are very close to payouts, though. Who knows? But yeah, let's take a look at price and see what we think is going to happen. So the current situation we have is we have this unfilled 4-hour gap, which it definitely looks like ES wants to come into. ES is a lot stronger, as we can see. So I just want to put low of 4-hour. Oh no, I want to put 4-hour CB low. So if we could find some fibs inside the 4-hour CB, I think that's going to be the highest probability short for today. So I'm just going to mark out these levels, but we could also take the longs up into this gap because we put in an S&T on the 4-hour and we're pushing higher. I think we're definitely going to come into that today. I would be extremely shocked if that does not happen. So as we can see, ES and NQ are slightly discorrelated in the fact that ES has taken Asia high out during London session. So Asia made a higher high than London high right here. So we have this S&T. So I think NQ is going to want to catch up here. So that is why I like the idea of longs up to there, because I do think NQ is going to want Asia high. So we could either take some longs from, you know, this approximate area up to Asia high and beyond. Probably wouldn't hold it that far, but, you know, we only need a piece of the puzzle. Or we could take shorts from this 4-hour CB. I think I prefer the shorts potentially on ES. Even though ES is stronger, I just think we have clearer structure for shorts on ES than on NQ, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to draw out some fibs which makes sense. We look like we're in a bearish trend right now, so I'm just going to draw some bearish fibs and see whether we can get anything lining up which would potentially make sense for a long position. We can see whether it makes sense. Higher time frame too. Okay, we have this 2.5 and this -4 lining up from this manipulation leg and this OTE leg from the high of pre-market. Now, because Asia high hasn't been oh no, never mind. That is the only place we can get fibs from lower right now. And then ES is going to be something like that. Okay, we have this -4 and this -2.5 on ES too. So we have 2 potential areas. Okay, maybe if we could come into that, the longs on ES might be a better idea because ES is definitely the stronger asset right now. I just want to see whether this makes sense in terms of the higher time frame context. So we have got our CH zone lining up right here after this 15-minute low. Inside basically lines up with the low of this 5-minute gap. Sweep out these equal 5-minute lows into that 5-minute gap and then continue higher. I could definitely see that happening. In terms of this 5-minute leg, this works out at 0.705. So that looks quite nice, in my opinion. Let me draw out this zone on NQ and see which one I think looks cleaner. Okay, do we not have an hourly gap? That surprises me that we don't have an hourly gap. This is inside of an hourly wick though, so let's see whereabouts that is. Okay, that one lines up above the consequent encroachment. This is definitely above the consequent encroachment of that hourly wick. Can I see us coming down to this gap on ES? Preferably not, I feel. I feel like I would prefer for us to not come back down into that gap. That's just my opinion right now. So if you guys don't know, when we make the high of pre-market before 7 a.m., I anticipate that to get swept. So that lines up perfectly with my otherwise bullish higher time frame bias anyways. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure I'm logged into Tradeify. I am logged into Tradeify. Amazing. We have our new Tradeify Select funded account. Brand new, fresh, no trades taken on here yet. So I'm just going to copy trade this with this Tradeify Select eval, which is up like $500. I'm just copying. I'm going to risk 250 on here. So I'm just going to, I have a 2x ratio on the eval, so we can risk like 500 on the eval for a trade, which is nice. The max I can make on this eval is 1.2k because it has 40% consistency rule at the eval stage. But other than that, I can't notice any difference between the Tradeify Select funded account on the 5-day payout option and the Lucid Flex. I can't notice much of a difference. Now, I don't know what the price difference is. I honestly have no idea. But I can't notice any differences. So if anyone knows whether there is any, I'd be all ears to hear. I feel like when you're unprofitable, you don't really look into account types and funded account types. Like, you just want that payout. Like, you're not really bothered. But now that I'm starting to receive more consistent payouts, I guess, I feel like it's quite important to understand the differences in accounts. So yeah. I don't really trade. I do trade liquidity sweeps. Specifically, session liquidity sweeps is what I like the best. Congratulations for 15k subs. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I can't believe we have 15,000 subscribers. 10-year-old me is fucking like screaming right now. She would be so excited. Good afternoon, ma'am. I am from India. That's awesome. Good afternoon. No, unfortunately not 840 times 5. I passed all the accounts at different times. So show you my Lucid Flex dashboard. Not my Lucid Flex dashboard, just my Lucid dashboard. So I passed everything at different times, so they're all at slightly different stages. So if I just show you my dashboard, you can see this pro account needs $880 to take a payout. It was above the buffer yesterday, but I just took a loss, so it's slightly below. Same with this one. These two are at similar stages, so I'll be able to probably take a payout on both of these at the same time. This Lucid Flex is the one that I've just taken a payout on, so that balance is going to be back to like 5,800. This one only has 2 of the 5 winning days. This one was a later one, and then this one was the last flex that I passed, and this one's in a little bit of drawdown with only 1 winning day. So that's the state of my Lucid account right now. And then I have this brand new Tradeify Select account, which I passed yesterday. So that's going to be nice to trade on. That has very similar rules to the Lucid Flex, I believe. So it's like no consistency at funded. I think you need 5 winning days, that type of thing. And then I do have 2 accounts with Alpha, which I keep forgetting that I have. I have 2 0 accounts with Alpha. One of them does have a very large buffer. One of them has 1.5k already. So if I can get 5 winning days on there, I'll be able to take a payout. So I'm tempted to just... Oh, what's going on? I'm tempted... What is going on? Please update your details. Oh, okay. Weird. I don't know why it's making me do that. Date of birth. Why is it making me do all this again? On Alpha. That's really weird. Maybe it's because I changed my email. Yeah, so I keep forgetting that my Alpha funded accounts exist because of Alpha Trader. Just a bit of a nightmare to trade on, I'm not going to lie to you. The platform needs some work, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Apparently I have no accounts according to my Alpha dashboard. That's good. Let me try and log into Alpha Trader and just make sure that my accounts still exist. That would be good. Okay, my accounts do still exist. Well, that's amazing news. Yeah, so one of my accounts balance is at 52,775. But I can't actually access any of the metrics of this account because apparently I have no accounts according to the Alpha dashboard. But I am fairly sure that I just need 5 winning days on this, and then I'll be able to take max payout again because my balance is at 52,775. So that's good. Love that for me. I'm going to try and do that. What's your guys's, anyone who's experienced in getting winning days, please tell me your favorite way to get winning days easily. Like, or do I need to just trade properly? Like, is there an easy way for me to just get winning days? Sorry, I need to move this away. I have so many tabs open as usual. Oh yes, let me pin the Discord in the chat. So if you're not in the free Discord community, make sure to join. It's pinned in the chat. It's a really great community. We are growing super fast. So oh, one has a daily loss limit. Isn't ES imbalance lower? Let me see. Oh, yeah, you're actually correct. I think, okay, that's interesting. Let me see. We actually are imbalanced indeed. Okay, I like that you've told me that. Thanks for telling me that. That's great. I love that. Okay, I no longer like this area. I think we're going to want to rebalance. So therefore, this area makes more sense to me. Pinch. I like this 4 that we have, but I want another slightly larger fib. Gives us something lower. Okay, we have this 2.5. That's quite nice. That 2.5, and maybe that. No, okay. I think this is the best that we got right now. That CH zone on ES, because then we can rebalance. I would expect if we're coming lower, we're going to rebalance. I always expect that. I would never take longs if we don't rebalance. So thank you for telling me that. I would have missed that and potentially taken a loss. So you are the GOAT. Let me see if NQ is balanced. I have a feeling NQ is balanced. Yeah, NQ's balanced right there. Cool. I trade during this time because it's good. Yeah, I want to know whether there's like an easy day to get, like an easy method to get the $200 winning days, but I feel like there's just not. I feel like, yeah. I hate it when people actually comment on my freaking videos saying, how about you give me a free eval? Like, how about, like, go away? How about go away? Having these color candles is just nostalgic. It's just nostalgic. Like most trading mentors on YouTube will tell you to change the red bearish candles to black because red, our brains associate red with danger just due to like life, and like when you see a stop sign it's red. Like there's lots of things that our brain has been programmed to associate red with danger. So but I still have my like long and short position with red, so maybe I should change that. I don't know. Yeah, true. I knew there wouldn't be a shortcut, but I was just hoping someone was going to tell me some sort of method. Black is good. Yeah, maybe I should change my long and short position colors. ICT traders use these colors because these are the colors that ICT uses, so everyone copied them, I think. Like, should I have that as grey? Is that a bit nicer or not? I don't really like that. I prefer it as the usual, I think. Just cleaner like that, I don't know. I should change it to pink. I feel like it still looks a bit red if it's pink though. You know what I mean? Like that still looks, unless I did like baby pink. Oh god, no, I hate that. I hate that. Or like purple. No, I feel like it looks weird. Change the green to grey. I did just try that, but I changed the green to grey. Oh, fuck. Like that. I kind of hate that. I'm like a creature of habit. Like, this stresses me out because it's not the same as it usually is. I'm sorry. I have to have it back. Oh, should I change it? I feel like it's cool if I change it, but I just don't know what to change it to. I did like purple, and then that is like a dot. No, Jesus, not that. Same color as my background. That is pretty sick, to be fair. Like, that's pretty cool. I feel like that's very me. Hello. What do we think of that? I would do pink, but pink almost looks like red. You know what I mean? Good morning. I am well, thank you. How are you? Which do you prefer, Lucid Flex or Pro, and why? I prefer the Lucid Flex just because I trade a little bit higher risk to reward. I think if you're trading between 1 and 2 risk to reward, the Lucid Pro account is probably fine because the consistency rule won't really affect you, and those accounts are cheaper, right? But the flex accounts for me are just more worth it because I trade, like, my average trade is like 3R. So the consistency rule kind of like prevents me from getting a payout as fast. So that's what I would say. What do pink for the risk? What should I do? Pink and purple? That is actually quite cool. Oh wait, no, I don't like it. Wait, I don't like it. I like this pink. No, I hate it. I think I just need to put it back. I think I just need to put it back. There we go. That's much better. Stressing me out. But yeah, I think it depends on your trading strategy, but me personally, I prefer the Lucid Flex account. But I have both. I have 3 Lucid Flex fundeds and 2 Lucid Pro fundeds, but I've managed to take a payout faster on a Lucid Flex, so. What time is giveaway? If you're just here for a giveaway, go away. I do giveaways all the time. Like, I try my best, but please, like, let me just chill. It's flipping early. I feel really good right now. Like, I took a loss this morning, but I felt this is the best I've felt after a loss, I think, ever. Like, I didn't feel shit. I felt like, okay, I know why this thing lost. I was like, my psychology was not amazing. I know why this shit lost. That's fine. We'll do better tomorrow. I think I'm just growing more and more confidence in my model and my execution. So, like, a loss just seems so insignificant now. Like, I feel super happy with my trading. Yeah, let me show you the trade. Okay, so the lower time frame analysis was valid, but the higher time frame analysis was not valid in my opinion. So I had this manipulation from the low of pre-market to give me a negative 2.5 right here, and then I also had this 3-minute order block on NQ. Let me just expand NQ a little bit. I had this 3-minute order block, which like literally caught to the top of this wick after this London high sweep, right? But I had literally said 2 minutes before this happened, I think we're going to come and sweep Asia high before I can see shorts playing out. So realistically, I just shouldn't have taken the trade. That's basically the conclusion that we have right here, to be honest. To be fair, this 2.5 and -4 kind of did play though. What about this? Oh wait, no. Okay, no, never mind. This is clean. So I think we may tap into the 4-hour on so yeah, I took shorts from here anyways on the rebalance and I got fucked. I took that and got fucked. So yeah. That was great. Yeah, I can see shorts playing out from here or longs from here, honestly. Those are my two ideas that I like. I like this. And I like this. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, like the lower time frame analysis is very, very clean, but just higher time frame, I'm starting to understand higher time frame context better, and it's just from more market experience. Like I feel like a month or so ago I would have taken that loss and said that that was a valid loss, but today I'm saying I don't think that's a valid loss because I understand that the higher time frame at the time of me looking, like the shorts didn't make sense from here. There was no confluence for those shorts to play out, in my opinion. Like, why would we go short here on the higher time frame? It doesn't make much sense in my eyes, especially when we have this unfilled 4-hour, which I think we are coming to. We've had this C3 closure on the 4-hour. We have this unfilled 4-hour. Like the higher time frame, in my opinion, is bullish until we tap that 4-hour. And if we're, then I don't know why, and I honestly don't know what's going on. And that's fine. You can have days where you don't fucking know what's going on. Like, that's completely allowable. We just tap back into this new day opening gap and we're pushing down from here. I think we're pushing down from this new day opening gap to rebalance so that ES can rebalance, and then we're going to continue higher. That is my thoughts. We're going to use this 15-minute gap on ES to push higher. That is my thoughts. I like the idea of us coming up here and then the shorts playing out. We're accumulating. I think we're going to come up, tap into this 4-hour and then maybe distribute lower, but we just have so much buy side. Like, look at all this buy side liquidity to up higher. But I mean, the higher time frame trend is still bearish, so I don't like to pick bottoms on the higher time frame. I feel that's silly. But yeah, I'm bullish right now. But I think we're going to continue lower and then I could take some sort of longs from there. That's my idea so far, until proven otherwise. No self-advertisement allowed, thank you. How do you know what asset you want to take a trade on the day? Okay, so I will obviously look at the higher time frame, see which is weaker or stronger, but that doesn't necessarily dictate which one I want to take the trade on. I will take the trade on whichever asset makes more sense in accordance with my model. So, for example, these longs, I have two potential rejection areas on both NQ and ES, right? But I prefer the idea of longs so far, until proven otherwise, on ES, because ES is coming down to rebalance. NQ is already balanced, and I kind of think that NQ is following ES right now. So in my opinion, it just makes sense for ES longs to play out because we are rebalancing and then we're coming back up. We have these equal highs. We have this 4-hour bearish gap in close proximity. ES is a lot stronger on the higher time frame. So it makes sense for me to take longs on ES with all of these things adding up. So I will like consider, okay, which one has cleaner fibs and which one makes more sense for longs to play out. But they both follow each other. So I think the longs will play out on both, right? But I just prefer to trade the asset which makes more sense for longs and has more confluence for longs. We're rebalancing the range. We have our fib projections there. We have a 4-hour unfilled gap in close proximity. We're generating buy-side liquidity. Like this just makes more sense in my eyes to take the longs. But I think like the longs are going to play on NQ and ES because NQ has Asia high, which is going to want to come and snatch because we put in an S&T there. So yeah. Good morning, Mark. I don't trade a particular ICT model, I just use ICT concepts. But the model I trade is not one from ICT's YouTube channel, I don't believe. But bro has taught so much shit, so it could be.
Also a you.
Yeah, I trade NQ and ES. But NQ is honestly my favorite to execute on over ES. Not gonna lie, I've not traded ES in a while. All of my like trade setups have been nicer on NQ. But maybe today's the day where we get ES. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Claudia, what will be your best advice for determining bias? What will be your best advice for determining bias for continuation legs or manipulation reversals? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. You don't project standard deviations from midnight open. Do you mean the midnight opening range? If so, I used to, but it ended up being too much shit on my chart, so I stopped doing it. I do think it's a useful confirmation, but I just, like, I find if I have too much shit on my chart, I get analysis paralysis, so I would rather just, like, keep it as simple as I can. Because when you have fibs on your chart, you have a ton of numbers already on your chart. Like, you have too much there, it just confuses you, in my opinion. So, I keep it as simple as I can. Although, having many fibs on your chart can look pretty overwhelming. I'm gonna announce the 15K subscriber giveaway in a little while. We're gonna do some like actual giveaways on stream today, but like I'm gonna do like a longer term giveaway to give people a chance to enter and things, because there's gonna be a few more steps than my usual like live stream giveaways. But gonna be a big giveaway. Like, I'm excited for this. So na, 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 na. Okay. So, I mean, how would you determine if this would be a pullback and continuation to OVH? I don't know what OVH is. Or if this has more likely of a chance to have a follow through after manipulation and reverses. I don't know what OVH means, but I'm assuming you're just asking how do you determine if this is a pullback to continue higher or whether this is like a higher time frame reversal all the way to London low. I guess you have to use overnight high. Okay, so to Asia high. I get you. Okay, so you have to determine your higher time frame bias. One. You have to determine your higher time frame narrative, and you have to use time and price, which you can only start to use time within your model after looking at so many charts at the same time every day. Because if you look at your charts at the same time every day, this is why I would say to anyone who is starting out, just trade the same session every single day, because sessions have session tendencies. Like, a lot of people who trade the 9:30 open understand that there's oftentimes a 9:30 Judas swing, right? Like, that is using time within a model. I use time within this model because I understand that there is a high probability that if we sweep London high or London low before 7 a.m. and put in a high like we have today, we have put in a high at 6 a.m. If we do that pre 7 a.m., I understand that there is a high probability that this high is going to get swept before any type of reversal. Now, that is if a reversal is going to happen that day, right? If we're bullish, this is probably going to get swept out and then we just continue, higher to take all the buy side liquidity, right? But I think we have a chance to be bearish today. We have this 4-hour unfilled gap. So, usually we're going to get some sort of reaction out of that, whether that's a full reaction or, a 50-point reaction. I don't really care. Like, I don't catch higher time frame moves. I'm trading on the 1-minute time frame. I don't need these shorts from up here to play out for 200 points because I'm out after like 60 points. Like, I don't care if this plays out all the way to London low or whether it plays out to these equal lows right there. Like, I literally don't care. As long as I get my 3R and I'm out, like, that's all that matters. So you have to figure out, am I trading on the higher time frame or am I trading on the 1-minute time frame? If you're trading on the 1-minute time frame and you want to execute on the 1-minute time frame, you have to accept that you're not going to catch the whole move. And you don't need to catch the whole move to make money on your funded account. I want to make like $600 on my funded accounts. If I'm risking 200, I just need a 3R move like that. I need that. Let's say we put in a high right there, obviously. I need that. That's all I need. It's like 50 points. You don't need to understand the whole move, but pairing higher time frame narrative with your lower time frame context is where you get these A+ like 1-minute setups. That makes sense. Na, 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 na. I actually don't like that from there unless... How many points away are we? 65 and then... Okay, no, they're about the same amount of points away. So... I have the same trade idea and entry, but never use something like fibs or the zones you have. I think a few people have noticed that when joining my streams. They understand that they have a similar idea, but not even using the fibs. And like, I like people to tell me that, because if you're using completely different confluences to me and we're getting the same setup idea, chances are like that has a high probability of playing out, right? It's like two completely different confluences all lining up together. When I go on the prop firm match stream with Luna, I like it if me and Luna have the same trade idea, because he trades completely different to me. He doesn't trade ICT. He trades like, I think he trades volume profiles potentially. I don't know. He has told me, but whenever he talks to me about his strategy, it sounds like Latin to me. So yeah. Good morning, Andrew. How are you? Are the London and Asia boxes on the chart an indicator setting, or do you have them drawn out yourself? They are an indicator. The indicator is called ICT kill zones and pivots. I always have 3 indicators on my chart. These are the 3 indicators which I personally need, and I find them very, very useful. First one I have is equal highs and lows, so it automatically marks out any equal lows we have. So you can see this red line. We have equal lows. That is my indicator. That is not me. So if we have equal lows at my stop loss, I won't take the trade. That's just a rule I have, and it's helped me not take a loss many, many times. Second one I have is SMT Pro Plus. So this automatically puts in my SMT on NQ and on ES. So I can see where we have SMT. It puts in higher time frame and lower time frame. So that's called SMT Pro Plus by taking profits. These are all free, by the way. And then the final one I have is ICT kill zones and pivots, which is my sessions indicator. So I highly recommend this one because it leaves on any session liquidity that hasn't been taken out yet. So all of the session liquidity above. So you can see where we have session liquidity. And that usually determines my bias a lot of the time. I actually requested my Lucid payout this morning on their new app. And it's so cool. Like the payout, the account which I could request on just automatically came out and it was like eligible. Like that's so sick. Like I can just check on my phone if I'm eligible for a payout. I don't have to figure it out for myself. And then you can request and it tells you the max amount you can request. It's really, really cool. I love that. Dun 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 dun. I need a song to like hyperfixate on for the stream. I usually hyperfixate on a song. Do 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 do. Yeah, this Lucid payout was the smallest payout I've had. So it feels like, I don't know, I was tempted to like still trade the account and try and get max payout, but then I realized that taking smaller, more consistent payouts is way better for my long-term trading goals and scaling and everything. So I just took the payout. Yeah, payout number 3. We're currently on a total payout of $3.7K. So that's nice. I think my total, let me convert that to GBP. Yeah, okay. I have officially made more from trading than my old monthly salary. Like I've made more than my old monthly salary, which is a nice feeling. Obviously that's over the space of 3 months, so it doesn't really count, but it's nice to know that I've like made my old monthly salary from trading. Like, that's so cool to think about. If you could return. You've actually just put linger in my head now, Trey. This is going to be bad. Don't let it burn. Don't let it fade. I'm sure not being rude, but it's just your attitude. I want another coffee. I've literally just had one, but I'm actually tempted to order one. I'm really tempted. Should I? Should I order a Gales? Maybe I'll order a Gales in like an hour. I feel like I need to cool off for now. Guys, you have to try this porridge. I feel like all I talk about on stream is how I'm hungry and I want a coffee. I feel like that's all I ever say. You have to try this. So if you want like a dessert for breakfast that's healthy, please listen up right now. Make your porridge like usual. Get your oats, get your milk, shove it in the microwave, right? Once it's cooked, you're going to add cocoa powder and like high quality maple syrup. Mix it together. It tastes like fucking like a chocolate oat dessert. It's unbelievable and it's like not even bad for you. No refined sugar, all natural ingredients. How unbelievable. Yeah, I was on that Hosier cake yesterday, but Trey has just put Linger by the Cranberries in my head. I love that song. So I used to listen to that song. You know what? It's so weird that you've mentioned that song actually, because I was literally just talking about my monthly salary from work. So you know when you associate a song with a certain time in your life, I associate that song with my first ever day at my engineering job because I was listening to it on the way and I was so nervous, and I just remember like singing to it on my way to my first day at my engineering job. That's so weird that you've said that. That's such a weird coincidence. But it's just your attitude, it's tearing me apart. Sorry, I've missed loads of questions. You guys are asking me serious questions right now, and I just want to talk about bullshit. Just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, but I will answer them. Yeah, my Lucid payout has gone through. It's still pending. I'm waiting for it to be accepted, but I feel like none of them are awake yet, so maybe that's why. I know some firms have like automated payout approval type thing, but I don't know. I don't know whether Lucid has that or not. Billy, you got into a long and you're still in it. That's crazy. At 10 last night. 10 EST. 10 EST. Dang. You must have sat through a ton of drawdown. That's crazy. Did you sit through all of this drawdown? 100 points of drawdown's crazy if you did that. That's insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. That's crazy. One of you needs to take it back. $30 for a Gale. Guys, we're gonna have to get a sweet treat as well. Yeah, should I order 3 coffees and just like absolutely stop bouncing off the walls on the stream? You guys are actually the best. I love this stream community so much. That is so thoughtful. You guys are the best. Should I order a pastry too? Like, I feel like I have to. Hannah's not even with me. You know what I've been doing? I've been, like, after the stream yesterday, and, like, after the streams when Andrew sends money for, coffee, we always go to, like, Gales or somewhere for coffee, right? And I always pay for the coffee because, obviously, this is through to my YouTube account, but I just haven't withdrew any of the money yet. I need to withdraw it. But honestly, withdrawing money from YouTube is such a pain in the arse. You actually have to submit about 5 different documentations to be able to take the payment. Like, I am going to do it. I'm just procrastinating it. So, yeah. You guys are the best. Sorry, let me go back to the questions. I got distracted. Okay. I was trying to do that with my tooth, but I probably shouldn't when I have composite bonding. I learned my strat from a combination of things. So I learned, I was first introduced to fibs by a guy called Ivan. He has quite a lot of YouTube content about fibs. I've recommended him a ton of times on the channel, but I do draw them slightly different now. Like I've introduced a few of my own shit to make them work for me. So I don't trade the exact same as him, but we do trade similar, because I did learn a lot from him. And I learned ICT for years. I've watched a ton of ICT content too. So I implement that mainly into higher time frame narrative, to be fair. But yeah. Am I using the standard settings on the indicators? No, I'm not. I'm gonna show you what I changed. What did I do? I changed the session drawing limit so that I can see more of the session liquidity. I put the time frame limit on 1 hour just so that when I'm on the 4 hour, it looks a bit cleaner to do my higher time frame analysis. I think that's default. I changed the color of New York AM because it's a horrible color and I didn't like it. What else did I do? I put stop once mitigated on. Oh, alert broken pivots, that's cool. I don't get the alerts though. And I turned on midnight and 8:30 price. That is what I also did. That's about it though. That is about it, I think. Oh no, I ordered Hannah's birthday present and because I'm not in. Oh, I missed the delivery. I'm not gonna tell you what I got her, even though she literally asked for it. But... Okay, they'll be back on Monday. Monday. Okay. So guys, I had my survey done on my house, and we got back the results today, and I don't really understand severity of surveys and like how bad it actually is, because I understand that they have to cover themselves and literally mention everything and make it sound pretty severe so that you kind of do something about it and don't just ignore them and then they get loads of shit later. So I understand that, but it has some bad mold issues, I think. So we are gonna have to sort that out. Yeah, it has some bad mold issues apparently in the walls, in the floors, specifically the ground floor. I think the first floor is okay, but I think the ground floor is not great for damp and mold, which obviously can be really bad for your health. So the surveyor basically recommend we get a damp specialist to go in and basically give us a quote on how much it's going to cost to sort out, and then we can decide what we want to do. So that's great. This is like adult stuff, and I'm literally still a child. Like, why am I speaking to damp specialists and getting them to give me a quote? Like, I'm literally still 12. Like, what is going on? So that's not great. It's not great at all. So yeah, I don't think it's as easy as just getting a mold cleaner. I think because the house was built, like it's not too old, it's not too old of a house, but it's also like it's not a new build or anything. So I think when it was built with no mold protection or prevention type stuff. So I think it's like under the floors. I know that you can get something injected into the walls to sort that out, but I don't know how they would do it with the floors. I honestly don't know. But yeah, it doesn't sound great. Make sure that's stopped and not just cleaning up the mold. Yeah, so they said, I don't really know what they said. I think they said that when the house was built, it just wasn't built with any sort of protection. And obviously the UK is very rainy, so we need mold protection. So I don't know how much of a job that's going to be to sort out. And apparently they basically used to have a chimney and a fireplace, and they kind of bricked that up and put something else in front of it, and apparently that was done with no ventilation. There's mold in there as well. And there's also like an outhouse, so in the garden there's like a building which is like quite a big room. Like I think I'm going to turn it into a bar or something, and apparently that has a ton of mold as well. But I'm not really surprised by that, because that outhouse has like no central heating, so it's probably cold for most of the year if it wasn't being used. But what I do know is the house, I got it for a really great deal. The bank valued it like 25k higher than what my offer was. It got accepted. So as long as the mold cost is below that, I'm still going to go through with it. So I think it should be fine. The surveyor estimated it'll cost like around 6k to sort the mold out, which is great. 6k down the drain to sort out some fucking damp. Wow, it smells really nice in this building, and I don't know why. It smells like food. How long have you been trading? Do you have a video sharing your journey? Literally my whole Instagram is my journey, and TikTok. I've been sharing my journey through trading since I started, pretty much. So there's a lot of videos to watch, but it's all there. It's all there for sure. Hannah was meant to get an ice cream with me today, but she's gone home. What a fucking snake. We've been walking to the park on our lunch, like to have our lunch every day, and we walk past the ice cream van every single day and saying we're getting one on Friday. And now it's Friday and she's not even here. Yeah, exactly. It's not just a bit of damp though. I think it's quite bad, like to the point where it's like under the floors. Like I think it's going to be quite a big job, to be honest. But like the good thing is, I'm obviously like not sold my house. Like I'm still at my parents' house. So while that's being sorted, I can just stay at my parents'. It's not like I need to move in while all this shit is being done. So it's not too big of a deal, but it's also like not amazing, but I kind of understand. Like I was expecting something like this because the house, they accepted our offer so fast, and they had loads of people like queuing, like wanting to view it, but they said they wanted a quick sale, which basically means they were hoping that we wouldn't do a survey, I think. But I might go back to them and say, like, look, we're having to spend this on mold treatment. I want this taken off the house price, and see whether they accept. So I went slightly above asking price. So I might just say we want asking price now because we've figured this shit out. I feel like that's the best course of action. Funded accounts am I trading at the moment? I have 9, but I'm not copy trading them all together. The reason for that is because I can't copy trade to alpha accounts at the moment because the whole thing with them not being with TraderBait anymore, and no third-party copy traders offer alpha trader because I don't think alpha trader have an what's it called, an API? Is that the right term? I have no idea. Something to do with that. They don't have a certain thing, so third-party copy traders can't offer them at the moment, so I'm just having to trade those separately, and I keep forgetting because it's very overstimulating trying to execute on 2 different platforms at the same time, especially because sometimes my executions are very fast and I just like need to lock in. It's quite difficult, so I'm hoping they can get that sorted soon so that I can simply copy trade to the alpha account. That would be great. At least it wasn't something like a cracked load-bearing wall or something. There was something about the walls, but I think they just said that the plastering's a bit poor, so it might crack. People slam the doors or something. Great. Oh, sorry, you said what funded accounts? I thought you said how many. I have 1 Tradeify Select. I have 2 Alpha Future Zero. I have 3 Lucid Flex, 2 Lucid Pro, and 1 Apex 250k Legacy, which is intraday trailing, so I'm probably going to blow that soon. Does anybody know if, because obviously I've paid for a survey on this house, does anybody know? I could literally just ChatGPT this, but, you know. Because I've paid for this survey, does that mean if I didn't go through with buying this house, other buyers of the house could see the survey that I've paid for on the house? Like, can they now see it because the survey's been done or not? How does that work? How much time it took you to become profitable? Is TradeZella worth it for 1 month subscription solely for backtesting NQ? I guess I am profitable. Guys, am I profitable or not? I don't feel like I am, but I guess I am I'm net positive for sure. So I started showing up to the charts every single day, trading a year and a half ago. I rarely use the seconds time frames to draw fibs, to be honest. I rarely use it. You're currently making an onion boil. You should try it. It's really good with boiled eggs. With the Apex, I'll just full port it on an A+ trade. You activated it. If not, yeah, I've activated it. Just in drawdown. The 1 winning trade that I would have taken on it yesterday, it wasn't copy traded. I forgot to turn it on. That's great. Oh, okay. So that nobody else could see it. Because I was thinking that would potentially persuade them to go lower. Because if other buyers could see the survey and see that it has damp, then they would be less inclined to buy. So they may be happy to go lower with us because we're still happy to buy, but just at a lower price. You know what I mean? I don't know. That was just my thoughts. We're coming lower. I can't say I'm going to take this, though. I'm not... unless ES has rebalanced at that point. But if it hasn't, I will not take this, because I believe that if we are in a bearish downtrend, ES is going to rebalance before wanting these, before wanting this buy side liquidity. So even if we do tap into this area, I'm not going to take it unless ES has come down to at least 0.5. I'd honestly prefer longs off ES anyway. Make more sense. Do, 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 do. Na, 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 na. Right, I get you. Because I was thinking if other buyers would be able to see the survey results from us, let's say we, like, hypothetically, I was like, I don't want to buy the house now. Would other buyers, like, if let's say I say to the seller, I don't want to buy this house unless you come down to this amount because of the mold, are they more likely to say yes because other buyers, if we decide to not go through with it, because other buyers could see the survey results and be put off because of the mold? That's what I'm saying. Like, will they be more inclined to take a lower offer because the survey's been done? Or could other buyers coming in not see those survey results, is what I'm saying, I guess. But, like, I know that they would be pushed to book a survey, but I know that especially property investors and renovators, they will not book a survey because they would just buy a good deal anyway. Right, okay. I get you. Okay, that makes sense. So they would have to book their own. Okay, fair enough. That does make sense. How many points away are we on ES? We are 8 points away on ES and we are 30 points away on Q. I think that's about equal-ish. Yeah, we are going to ask for money off, I think, because I mean, I'm going to get a quote for how much it's going to cost, and then go from there, I think. Yeah, you would think so. I don't really understand. I don't really understand how it works. This is minis, but I usually execute on micros, so yeah. Smells really nice in this building of food. I don't know what people are eating, but it smells brilliant. I'm kind of jealous. Kind of jealous. Oh. Under the floors and in the walls, I think it's quite bad. I'm not 100% sure. I literally skim read the survey results before I left today. I didn't have too much time, but I'm going to read through it properly and give it to ChatGPT and get ChatGPT to tell me what's going on. In micro, how much can we take for 25k account? That depends on whether you're on an eval or a funded, what percentage you want to risk, where's your stop loss. Are you in a shared space? I thought you were in your gaff's attic, lol. No, I'm in an office block type thing right now. So yeah, there's other people here, but there was never, I think someone's just moved into the other office on the same floor. Like, there's people on the other floors, but this floor was just mine until recently. I think someone's just moved in. I need to get my daughter ready for day camp. We'll rejoin later. Okay, Andrew, no worries. It's challenge and following your trade. Do not follow my trades. I say this all the time. Do not copy my trades. It's silly. It is silly. Do it yourself. Isn't today seek and destroy? Potentially could be, yeah. We have moved down and then yeah, potentially could be. Potentially. It looks like it more on ES than it does on NQ. I'm not taking that. I don't think it's going to line up with... it could line up with ES rebalancing, to be fair. Maybe. Maybe. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Dun, 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 dun. Is it harder to get your first payout or stay consistent and earn your second? I think it's harder to get that first payout. I think that first payout is the hardest part of the journey, to be honest. Because after you pass that eval, you really feel on top of the world because that's your first like dopamine hit from trading. That's your first proper achievement. So you really feel like that payout's going to come so fast. And the likelihood is it doesn't come that fast. You know, you blow accounts, you realize you feel like you've got to start all over again. Like you go through so much mental turmoil in the time between passing that first eval and getting that first payout. But I think once you have that first payout and you see that first little bit of money, which has come from you literally staring at candlesticks and understanding what's going to happen, like that feeling really like pushes you on to understand, okay, I can do this. I have seen this first bit of money. I can do this. This is not all luck. I just have to stay consistent. And I think through the journey from eval to first payout, you come across and learn from so many psychological barriers as well. So that's what I would say. Like it took me, I passed my first ever funded account about a year ago today. Passed my first ever eval about a year ago today, and I didn't get my first payout until the end of April this year. Like that's the time span. But between my first payout and my second payout, there's around 2 months. Can you explain seek and destroy? I have the session profile somewhere. I don't use them that often anymore. I did used to use them quite a lot, but I will kind of look at them, but not really. This is all your session profiles. Ivan actually sent me this document. It's quite useful, to be fair. So you have the New York continuation, which is where Asia has a directional move, London consolidates, and then we sweep London low and continue higher. There's your continuation during New York. New York consolidation, you have consolidation during Asia session with a London directional move that swept out Asia first. We have that. So I think it's going to be New York consolidation today more than the seek and destroy, because we did have a directional move in London session, I believe. But we had a directional move in Asia too, so it's hard. It's one of the two, I think, today. So just feel free to take a screenshot of that and study that in your own time. I don't use it too much, but it's nice for an extra confluence to understand what's going on. I don't know whether I can say cunt on the stream, but I'd love to say cunt. Whether I can or can't, it's been said now. And you're a cunt. That's well smart. Would love to have to go to an office type setting to trade, like leaving the house, because otherwise you're at home trading where you eat and chill. It's hard to get mental separation. Yeah, exactly. And also because I'm streaming and like I do other work as well. My mum only works part-time, and obviously I've been living with my parents until I bought this house. Like it's just unfair. It's unfair on her to say, hi, can you be quiet for 3 hours while I go on stream, like in her own house? It's just unfair. And also like I can't rely on stable internet connection at my house. And it's just nice having my setup, which is away from home, because I find it really hard to switch off from work. So I know that when I leave here, I don't always do this, but when I leave here, I try to finish. -4 from this bit, oh no. Oh, that was the -4 that I was using. Ooh. Never mind. That area is quite clean too, actually. At the rebalance. Should I order a Gales? Should I order a Gales? I really want a Gale. But I don't want to have coffee too quick, because otherwise I will have a heart attack and spontaneously combust. Good morning, Pedro. I looked at the trade. Oh, I've missed so many comments. Everybody's active in the chat today. Finding it hard to keep up. I feel like I'm just like constantly talking. I'm gonna lose my voice. Everyone's so active. I love it. I'm just not quite awake enough for it. What's your hit rate? I don't know yet. I can tell you my hit rate during July, but that's about it. For July, so far, I don't have too much data on this model, that's why I can't tell you overall, but I can tell you my hit rate. Going on here. I think I'm logged into Hannah's TradeZella. I think that might be the issue that we have on our hands. Oh. Why is it logging me in? What's going on? Maybe this is my trade seller. I don't really understand what is going on. Is this my trade seller? I don't really feel like it can be. Doesn't look correct. That's right though. Oh no, I think it is. I just don't think it's got all my accounts. Hold up. Hold up. Let me just try and... How do I figure out my accounts? Yeah, it's only connected one eval. Oh no, I do think this might be Hannah's, you know. I think this might be Hannah's. Sign in with Google. Good morning, Claudia. There we go. Right, okay, now we're in. Okay. What accounts have I got? Click. I don't even have all of my accounts attached to this, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I have all my Lucid accounts though. Oh no, this is fine. I will just untick everything other than my Lucid accounts. Oh no, I don't have all my Lucid accounts at all. I only have 4 of them. Okay, well, I can still see my win rate. I do my date range. How do I do that again? Yeah. Ooh, we're coming down. I need to concentrate, but let me just do this real quick. Okay. Apply. Okay, win rate for... This is my July stats right now. I'm going to show you super quickly because I might take a trade. This is my July. You can see my date range. 1st of July to the 24th. So we have 60% win rate with profit factor 3.63. So this is my July so far. There is a loss there, so it hasn't synced. I don't know why. I did take a loss today. And this is not all of my funded accounts. I need to connect them. I've been meaning to do that. I've not been very on it with my trade seller recently, to be honest. We go back on the chat. Live trading, there we go. Alan is so back. Alan is so back. Alan is so back. Alan is so back. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we want to take London low right now. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think we're going to want to take out this high, tap into this 4-hour gap, and then potentially do that. But that's just my thoughts. That's my thoughts on the day. Yeah, I always execute on the 1-minute shot. I'm just protecting this order block also. Oh my god, I gotta pee so bad, but we're coming close. Potentially taking a trade. Okay, we're not gonna get a trade for another 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go pee. I will be back. No, I haven't really ever tried executing on the 2 minute. I just prefer the 1 minute. I've always executed on the 1 minute, so it just makes the most sense for me, really. Yeah, literally. Literally edged. Let's see what we have on the higher time frame. On the higher time frame, where is the midpoint of this wick? Where is the midpoint of this wick? There is the midpoint of the wick. What about the 4-hour chart? Where is the midpoint of this candle? Oh, that's lovely. Guys, do you see? Oh my gosh, that is unbelievable. Please just look at this for a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna blow your mind. 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 Nope, that's not what I'm gonna do. That is unbelievable. Okay, this black line is the midpoint of the 4-hour bullish candle. Go in the 1 minute. That lines up with the midpoint of our CH zone. Are you actually fucking with me? That is unbelievable. Wow, literally 1 tick difference. That's unbelievable. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, do we have any rejection block? Maybe on the 5 minute? No. Oh, maybe, but no. Not really. CH levels too clean. For real, for real. Too clean. Guys, I really want some parsnips and gravy. Roasted parsnips are actually like the finest confectionery ever. I don't think you understand how much I fuck with parsnips. Nobody talks about parsnips enough. All right, let's go. Come and tap in here. I might try and execute on Alpha Trader also. That's going to be very overstimulating, but I'm going to just do it anyway. I'm going to try anyways. Oh, great. I love it when it lets you log in really nicely and easily. That's really good. Such bullshit. I hate to be a prick, but it is really bullshit. I think I have copy trader on saying trading. Yeah, I do. Okay, great. Lead account is 2026 0714 03 03062. Is that this one? Yes. Oh my gosh, I have a 0 eval on here. We should so full pot that at some point. Shouldn't we, guys? We should totally full pot that. That would be so fun. What is this layout? This is absolute bullshit, you know. E-mini micro NASDAQ. Right, why is it so small? Why? Why? Right. Oh, it's on 5 minute. Let's not do that. Why is it doing that? That's such bullshit. I don't believe it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. ES needs to come down to at least 0.5 for me to take a trade. And if it doesn't, then I'm not taking shit. Because this is going to rebalance. I'm telling you, it's going to rebalance. And if it doesn't, then I quit. I quit everything. I'm really hungry. I could really eat some roasted parsnips right now. Roasted parsnips are so goated. Do. Come and rebalance the range. Come and rebalance the range. Come and rebalance the range. Please rebalance the range. I'm so hungry, help. Do. Oh. Okay. Sure, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that right before I wanted to enter longs. Let's definitely do that. Yeah. You know, no, like that's actually really great. I'm really happy that that's happened. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's exactly what we want to happen at 7:58 a.m. for no fucking reason. Holy shit. This is crazy, by the way. Crazy, by the way. What is going on? Okay. I need some fibs going on here. I need some fibs. I need some bullish fibs, because that's just happened. You know what I love? When you wait patiently for a setup for it to just do that in your face. I love that so much. So nice. So nice, isn't it? Ooh, okay. That's nice. We have 2.5s inside this 4-hour bearish. Yep. Lovely. Okay. I wonder what that was. Let's get financial juice up. I need to not sit like this. No wonder my back hurts. I'm actually sat like... Nothing has loaded. I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh. Look at the number of SMTs. That's so funny. Yeah, brilliant. We just did need that many SMTs. Thanks so much for that. It's really useful. That's actually so useful. Wow. Yeah, great. That's fucking crazy. Oops. Oops. Oops, I did it again to your heart. Got lost in this game, oh baby. That's so funny. I don't really want that on my chart. It's kind of annoying. That is actually crazy. But if we still come down and reject, I'd still high-key be down for longs because we've just put in a data high. High volumetric high. Then we have got 2.5s, but I'm still anticipating us to come up here. I know we have SMT though. But I am still anticipating us to come up into this 4-hour gap. Bruh. What are you saying bruh at? This is crazy. We may actually come down and rebalance. It's actually so funny if we do. Okay, so this that fib is kind of not really valid anymore in ES though. This one is on NQ. I think longs off NQ is a higher probability now. I'm gonna text Hannah and say you were meant to get ice cream with me, you fucking snake. She said OMG in all caps. That's funny. I need a coffee, BRB. Yeah, real. If we don't trade today, that's going to mean no setup on stream at all this week. It's been slow. It's been a slow week though, to be fair. Like, I got break even Monday, no trade Tuesday, Wednesday, win yesterday, and then a loss this morning, but I still have other fundeds that I'm going to trade if I see a setup today. But yeah, it's been kind of wild. Yay, my payout's been approved. Woohoo! Let's go. Payout approved. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. This shit is coming down into my CH zone and it's gonna fucking fly from there. This price action's kind of scaring me. I'm not going to lie to you, it's kind of scaring me. I did not take that long. I wanted to take longs out of here because ES is imbalanced. I was so close to taking a long setup. To be fair, if this had traded all the way down here, tapped into the CH zone and not given me an entry and done that, I would be more pissed. It's $830. It's nothing crazy. But a payout is a payout at the end of the day. At the end of the day, a payout is a payout. Congrats on payout, watching you from when you used to trade in PM session. Oh my gosh, no freaking way. That's insane. You're the GOAT, you're a day one. Yeah, I think we're still heading higher. We have not tapped into that 4-hour gap. Which firm? This payout is from Lucid. This is my first ever Lucid payout. So I'm gonna see how quick they pay out. They approved my payout just now. I requested it like 9:30 this morning, but at 9:30 for me, no one in America is gonna be awake. I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh, baby, it might seem like a crime. You just got your first ever payout? That's awesome. That's awesome. The Lucid Flex has definitely been my easiest payout to get compared to other accounts I've used. No, I don't think you need a buffer. I think you just need 5 winning days. Once they approve first payout 20 minutes, it's in the account. Really? Sure, I've actually... Oh no, I have set up payment details, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, I have. But I'm serious. But to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me. Hey Claudia, where are you based? I'm based in the UK. October, Claudia, would be fucking shook at July, Claudia. Guys, October, I lost every single trading day. Like, literally just lost. That was in October, and we're in July, and I'm on my 3rd ever payout. It's crazy. You actually just have to persevere, and shit just starts happening. It's fucking crazy. After payout threshold locks at 50, 100. What do you mean? Oh, so my max loss limit will be 50, 100, you mean? After I take this payout? No, I have more of a buffer. You can only request up to... Oh, no, I see what you mean now. Yeah. That's actually not a lot of drawdown thinking about it, but oh well, I'll still take the payout. It's pretty easy to pass Lucid Flex accounts because they only have 50% consistency. You just need 2 winning days. And they have no activation fee, so it's good. Not too expensive. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What are we doing, NQ? What are we doing? I'm so fucking hungry, guys. So hungry. I am so hungry. Help, I am so hungry. But to lose all my... I can't stop singing Britney Spears right now. No, the indicator does not mark the imbalance. I marked that myself. Maybe I should make an indicator that marks out imbalance ranges. I feel like that would actually be kind of useful. What do you guys think? Someone in the chat saved my ass today. Literally. Probably gonna move hella slow for a bit. Usually when we put in a high volatility candle, like due to Trump, we just chop around for 15 minutes after that. Wow, that wasn't even marked in red on financial news. Crazy. How is that not red? Bruh, how is that not red? I don't understand. But it's just so typically me. All right, guys, I want to announce the giveaway, but I don't have confirmation completely yet. Thought that I would, but I don't. Okay, well, I have confirmation for at least. Okay, so basically my idea for the 15,000 subscriber giveaway is to give away 15 Lucid accounts. I've had 10 of those approved. I'm waiting for 5 more to be approved, right? So we're giving away at least 10 accounts, but I'm hoping for 15. 15 would be so great, you know? So that's what I'm hoping for. But I haven't had the other 5 approved. I have 10 pro accounts already approved, 10 50k pros, and then I've requested 5 50k flex to give away for 15,000 subscribers, which is fucking crazy. 15 accounts to you guys is going to be insane. So there are going to be extra entry opportunities, obviously, as usual. So using code Claudia will get you extra entries into this giveaway. So basically, if you have extra entries, you have a very, very high chance of winning an account out of 15 accounts. So using code Claudia has a very good rate of return at this time. This is the last day you guys can get 40% off the Lucid Pro accounts, which are the 1 day to pass accounts. They removed the daily loss limit on these, and they are 3-day payout. So they are really freaking good. I would highly recommend taking advantage of the sale. It ends today. So this is your last day to get that 40% off the pro accounts. And if you use my discount code, you'll obviously get entries into the giveaway to win, 15 accounts that I'm giving away. So it's going to be sick. If you do decide to use my code, I obviously appreciate it so much, and you can join the Discord and open a ticket, and you can claim your extra entries into the giveaway there. I've not got a link for the giveaway yet. I'm gonna sort that out inside the Discord today, so make sure you are joined the Discord to see all of the criteria to enter. I'm going to be posting that a little bit later once everything is verified. I'm just waiting for 5 of the accounts to get verified that we have those to give away. But yeah, only 30% for me. Is that for a flex or a pro plan? Because the pro plans are 30% and the flex are 40. Yeah, so the pro plans are 40% off until 11:59 EST tonight. You guys have until midnight EST for the 40% off. But yeah, the flex accounts are 30%. You have to make sure it's the pro. Just tagged you, found an indicator recently that might be what you were looking for. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Let me look. Is that in Discord? So yeah, the giveaway is going to be crazy. 15 accounts is going to be insane to give away. I'm super happy about that. Lucid are honestly the most fucking generous firms for giveaways, so it's going to be sick. I'm excited. So yeah, I'll be posting the criteria in the Discord later today, so make sure you are inside the Discord to enter the 15 Lucid account giveaway to celebrate our 15,000 subscribers. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much. You genuinely don't know how much it means that I have 15,000 people subscribed to me. I find it fucking crazy. Every time I look at it, I can't really believe it. I feel like 15,000 15,000 followers on like Instagram or TikTok is not really that impressive. But I feel like 15,000 subscribers on YouTube is fucking crazy to me. I don't know why. I feel like that's insane. Obviously 15,000 followers anywhere is impressive, but I just feel like having that on YouTube is insane. So if you guys are subscribed, I really, really appreciate it. It's insane. So I appreciate you guys a lot. Just know I'm very grateful. But just a little hint, you are going to need to be subscribed to enter the giveaway, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. So yeah, and also let's give away an account like today as well. Just because we're doing the 15k giveaway doesn't mean we can't give away any on a Friday on stream on a very slow day, very slow week to be honest. Okay, let me see how many likes we're at right now. Okay, we're on 140 likes. Okay, when we hit 200 likes, I'll give away a 50k Lucid Pro. So everybody hit the like button. We have 330 people on, so it's very possible that we can hit that like goal pretty easily. So everybody hit the like button, and we will do a giveaway at 200 likes. We are coming up. Maybe we could get the shorts. I don't know. I have a new blog going out today from my free trading newsletter. Now, my free trading newsletter is basically, it's a summary of my trading week, which goes out every single week, and I will type out my summary. I will be like, I include everything I've learned from that trading week, any key learning resources that I like and I want to share with people, any psychology tips that I would give, any trading tips I'd give, like any books I'm reading. Like, it's just general, like, I want to share this information in one place, because I get questions on all of these things, and then it's like a weekly update. So it's like I can track, you know, my learning progress through it, but it's also I can share with everybody else. So if anybody is, you know, earlier in their trading journey than me, maybe they can learn from my newsletter, skip out some of the mistakes I make, you know, because this is just like raw journey, what I'm learning along the way. So if you do want to subscribe to my free newsletter, it is linked in the chat from Alan. You can see he has put it in there. And yeah, they go out every single week, straight into your inbox. It's completely free. It's just learning resources that I would recommend. So yeah, that's that. Simon Dalo. What is Simon Dalo sending me? What is it? Oh. But to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me. All right, we're at 172 likes. We need 28 more likes to do a giveaway. Let's go. Yes, please, Alan, if you can. So guys, as you can see, Alan just asked me in the chat, Claudia, do I add extra entries to this giveaway for the people who bought accounts this week? So people who are using code Claudia for Lucid, they get extra entries into the giveaways throughout the week. All you have to do is open a ticket and share your order confirmation that you've used code Claudia. It gets you the best discount anyways. And I always make sure to add those people who do use my discount code extra entries into the giveaways so they have a higher chance of winning. And this is just like a way to say thank you. Like, everybody knows I earn a commission if you use my code. I'm not trying to keep that a secret. Everybody knows, so I really appreciate it if people do use the code to support me. So yeah. Check boosts though. Hold up. Oh my god, you're the goat. How did you even fucking fix that? bro is the boost goat. Thanks, Alan. Thanks, Alan. Thanks, Alan. If you spent any money, please add it to the money, to your monthly payment. Alan runs this shit. I'm just here for the vibes. That is just... So, Dalo sent me 5 Apex codes for evals for me to use, and I can't fucking find them anywhere. I'm a bad friend. What are we doing, NASDAQ? What are we doing? Come on, do something. This would have been the cleanest buys ever, genuinely. Like, look, all this low resistance buy side, which just got fucked by that candle. Honestly. No, you don't need to buy a challenge to enter the giveaway. I most of the time try my best to make the giveaways free so that everybody can enter, but I just give the people who do use my discount code an extra chance to win because I appreciate that. But everybody has the chance to enter. And like loads of times people who haven't used my discount code and have entered for free like win the accounts, you know? But I just like to give the people a chance, a higher chance if they do use my discount code, because that obviously supports me and I really appreciate it. Like, they could use anyone's code. Everybody has the same discount 90% of the time, so I appreciate it a lot. Alan, could you add an extra entry? Like, he bought one account, he DM'd me on Instagram, but I forgot, for Alex Q. Holy shit. What is that about? What is Price doing right now? What are we doing? Oh, he needs to be in the Discord. I think he is in the Discord. He's called Alex Boysenberry. Let me find it. I think he did join. Let me see. Wait, holy shit. They've approved my... Does that mean I have the payment? Hold on. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. So did they pay it? I want to see. Yep, they paid it. Lucid payout has been paid, guys. That's fucking insane. Boom, paid. That is literally 3 hours for the payout since requesting, and they probably weren't even fucking awake when I requested it. I requested it at like 5:30 a.m. EST. That's insane. Yay, I got my little certificate. Look at my little certificate, guys. Wait, hold on. Bugging. It's bugging. Why is it bugging? That's crazy fast. Compared to my Alpha 01, my Alpha 01 was so fucking slow, guys. I'm gonna lie. Look at my little certificate with my little $800. Woo! You know what? Let's What are we even doing? Like, what is price action doing right now? This is poo. Poo price action. Yeah, I did have to set up work market. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. You have to join the Discord, and then the giveaway instructions are going to be inside there later on today. Did we hit 200 likes yet on the stream? Let me check. We're on 188. Okay, guys, we need 12 more likes on the stream for us to run the giveaway. Let's get it. Cool. No, not 5 Apex for giveaway. I'm giving away 150k Lucid today, but then I'm giving away 15, hopefully 50k Lucid to celebrate 15,000 subscribers. I know everything about you. I'm just gonna go fill up my water bottle, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, also, guys, I have a vlog coming out today at 6 p.m. So that's going to be 1 p.m. EST. My Prop Firm Expo vlog. So I actually spoke at the recent Prop Firm Expo in London. I did like a women's trading panel. So I vlogged the whole thing. And so I ended up going out with the Lucid team the night before. The night before the Prop Firm Expo. So I turned up so hungover, as usual. That's just a typical thing for me to do for some reason. But yeah, I went out with the Lucid team. The Lucid CEO, AJ, is so fun. He's great. He's really fun. And we went out with a few of the others. So that was really fun. So yeah, I vlogged that whole experience. And that's going to be going up at 6 p.m. EST today. So if you want a fun little watch, feel free to watch that. It's going to be up at 1 p.m. EST. Can't you be believing now? Do. So Matt, I feel like I was thinking about this today and I was thinking like, I feel like I am in the stage of my trading journey now, which is like, I think it's the best stage. So I'm just really trying to be grateful for it and not like just wish that I'm, you know, getting 10K payouts and stuff, because I feel like every like starting to get those first payouts and starting to see that consistency, like I don't think anything is going to be able to match that, because after this point everything is just like numeric. It's like, okay, well, let's aim for max payout this time. Okay, well, let's aim for this, let's aim for that. And it's like, this part of the trading journey truly is, I believe, I don't know, I'll keep you updated, but I believe this is definitely the best part, because you're finally starting to reap the rewards of all the hard work that you put in, and you're finally like proving to yourself, okay, this wasn't a fucking waste of hours and hours and hours of my life. Like I'm actually starting to see the return on investment, and I feel like it's just the most crazy feeling in the world. I might make a video on that actually. I feel like the videos that have performed the best on my YouTube channel are the ones where I just sit down and I just talk about things. Like the one where I said, if you haven't had your first payout yet, watch this, that did really well. I feel like people sometimes prefer like more raw videos than like the whole edited, all that bullshit. Maybe I could make a video on the jump from the first payout to the second, because I feel like that's a whole phase. In payout so far, I've had like 3.7K. I've only ever traded with Top Step once. I bought my first eval from Top Step and blew it, and then I haven't traded with them since, to be honest. I don't like the fact that I can't... Oh no, I could copy trade from Top Step, to be fair, because you can copy trade Project X and TradeSyncer. And TradeSyncer are who I use to copy trade across multiple prop firms, because I have all my funded accounts with different prop firms with TradeAbate, so then I copy trade through TradeSyncer across multiple firms. So yeah, but I believe you can copy trade to Project X. Yeah, I do Mark London and Asia sessions. I have an indicator that does that. It's called ICT kill zones and pivots. Right there, as you can see. Let's see, guys. Do we have the 200 likes? Can we run the giveaway? Boom, we hit the 200 likes. Let's go. Okay. Let's run the giveaway. Let's run the giveaway inside of the Discord community. Okay, so when you join the Discord, this is what you're going to see. You're going to click on the announcements tab and you're going to click on the giveaways tab and you are going to see this, and to enter, you are just going to click enter right there. You're going to click the celebration button inside the Discord. You guys have 3 minutes to join up the Discord and click on the giveaways tag and enter the giveaway. And yeah. That's all you gotta do. The winner is gonna be picked at random by our giveaway bot in 2 minutes time. So make sure you join the Discord. The link is pinned in the chat from Alan, the only pinned message in the YouTube chat. Do 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 do. All right, we got 1 minute left. We got 96 entries on the giveaway. Let's see who's gonna win the giveaway. Who's gonna win a giveaway? The Discord link is pinned in the YouTube chat from Alan. Who's gonna win the Discord? The Discord giveaway? Who's gonna win the giveaway? How many people's in the Discord live trading? We got 38 people in the live trading on the Discord. How's everybody in the Discord? I feel like I neglect you. I neglect you guys. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Are you all alive? Are you all there and alive? Great. That's great to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Hello. Guys, also make sure you adopt the Claudia Trades Discord tag. All you're going to do is click on Alan's CT tag and just click adopt. Adopt the tag. Please. Boom. At Tortex Nord won the 50k Lucid Pro account. Please open a ticket to claim your account. Congratulations. Hey, let's go, twin. You won. You won. Go, congratulations. You know what's the best feeling in the world is if people at me in the Discord and they show me like their payout that they've got from a free account that they won. I just feel like that's fucking sick. We're so coming into that 4-hour gap, like surely we're coming into that 4-hour gap. I don't believe that we're not. The 15 account giveaway is going to be announced on the Discord today. I'm just waiting for 5 of the accounts to be verified before I make the announcement. Yeah, I'm still waiting to take long. I'm waiting. I can't wait to get an ice cream. I might get an ice cream with the money Andrew and It's Anonymous donated today. The actual goats. It honestly makes my day. I just find like it's so sweet. My mouth is so itchy. I think my hay fever is so bad. Like, I just feel like my face is so itchy right now. Magic. Yeah, we're in a downtrend, but I'm hoping to take longs from this rebalance. TBH. I want to take the longs. I kind of don't mind longs on either. On either NQ or ES, I don't mind. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. There's no indicator. I don't have one. This is all my drawings. I'm gonna review Infamous sent an indicator which he thinks might work for imbalance ranges, so I'm going to check that out, and if that doesn't work I might make an indicator which shows imbalance ranges, because it would honestly be useful to have that. No. I am just about, only just, over the last few months. I can't believe I get to say yes to that. Two Degrees has one in the premium suite. I have quite a few of 2 Degrees' indicators, I think. Let me look. Yeah. What is it called? I don't know what it would be called. Have a good day, Claudia. Thank you. You too. Maybe we could get the longs, chat. Are we gonna get the longs? Do we think we're gonna get the longs or not? I hope so. I freaking hope so. I would like to see us take out this wickless candle on NQ before taking any sort of long. I prefer longs on NQ, honestly, than ES, I think. Don't ask me why. I just feel like I prefer it. I don't have a liquidity indicator. I have session liquidity on. This is ICT kill zones and pivots indicator. I've said it earlier in the stream. Oh. This ES has to rebalance for us to take the longs. So we gotta wait a little bit longer. Come on. Come and rebalance. Yes. Come and rebalance. Come and rebalance. Come and rebalance. Yeah, I agree with you. I like 28,590. I just want ES to rebalance and for us to take out this wickless candle. It put together a trader roundup, and there was quite a few of ICT students there. It was cool. I feel like there will be a trader roundup meeting Michael attending someday. That would be cool. That would be very cool. I have a CISD there where I'm looking to long. Oh, nice. It seems like a lot of us have similar confirmations in similar areas, so that's nice to know. I think this is going to tap into my CH zone on NQ as soon as ES rebalances at this purple line here. Like, I do have a CH zone, but if we don't rebalance, I will not be taking that. Random as fuck what you give Can I Pet That Dog vibes. I like that. I take that as a compliment. She trades ICT and wonders. What do I wonder? What do I wonder, please? Broomham. Yeah, he said that on the stream the other day. I didn't know what it meant. Good morning. We are from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and we really enjoy following your content. It's excellent. Thank you so much. Could you please make Portuguese subtitle and audio options available once the video is finished? I will try my best. I don't know how to do that, but I can ChatGPT it and I will try my best. Come on, ES, rebalance right now, rebalance right now, rebalance right now. Guys, I'm so hungry. I literally had my porridge as well, but I'm so hungry. To be fair, I had my porridge like 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago. 4 or 5 hours ago. Do 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 do. Alright, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. I just want ES to rebalance. I'm not taking shit until that happens. Still have that like data wick in, or the high volume wick. Trump saying whatever he said. 145. When was 145? That was like 10 minutes ago. We had something red on financial juice then, but it didn't really cause much to happen.
Checking back in. I feel like I'm
We're getting close. We're getting close to the rebalance. We're getting close to the rebalance. Ooh, off that rebalance, we have a rejection block. That could be nice, actually. That could be nice. This is nice. Come on, yes. I want you to rebalance now, please. Please rebalance. Do rebalancing things, please. I want to take this on NQ because these zones aren't technically valid because they were swapped out, whereas these that we have on NQ are still valid. So I just prefer the idea of longs on NQ, to be honest. We nearly rebalanced ES. Nearly schmerely. We hit 200 likes. I know we already did the giveaway from hitting 200 likes. Alright, there's our ES rebalance. If we can get a push out of our CH zone now on NQ, I'd be definitely up for taking some longs, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't really like any fibs on ES right now, to be honest with you. Oh, now we got SMT too. That's clean. I would like to see it push out of here. Otherwise, I think we're going to come to London low. I think we should respect the midpoint of this 4-hour bullish candle. Otherwise, we're going to go to London low, in my opinion. And we don't want that, do we? Because then I will not get a setup. More than likely. No, okay, no, never mind. It's not wickless. We're all good in the hood. It's not wickless. If we left a wickless candle in there, I would have been like, no. No, I thought we were gonna freaking reverse. What are you doing? What are you doing? I want to see green. I want to see greenness. I want to see greenness. Please. Please give me greenness. Okay. Nice. I want to see one more green closure and then I'll get some sort of entry. Let's switch to MNQ. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well that's bullshit. Okay, never mind. I need 2 green closures now. I really thought we were gonna have a strong bullish closure right there, but no, it's just pranking me. Thank you, be pranking me. Putting this protected low on ES. I'm hoping this can hold. Price higher. Bro, why does it keep pranking me like that? No, don't leave a wickless. Don't leave a wickless. That's so stupid. Okay, this is the 9 a.m. candle open, so I'm happy that we're not entering right there, but I'm also not happy to enter a trade with this wickless being left. Like, not really. Okay, there we go. We're all good. Alright, I'd still be happy to enter. I'm just waiting to have this closure. Like, I don't really like this closure, and I want 2 consecutive because this is basically a doji. And this candle is also, like, bullshit. Okay. What the fuck is this? This low is still holding on ES. Never mind. Never mind. Never enough. Never, never. Never enough. Never, never. Mm-hmm. Oops. Damn. We kind of stalled there for a minute, so I was like, we may get something, but just did not get any sort of bullish structure from that. Alright, I'm gonna try and draw out some new fibs then in that case. See whether there's anything in close proximity to us right now. I don't know whether I still like this. I don't know whether I still like this or not, to be honest. I can't have a wickless at my stop loss. That can't happen. That cannot happen. That definitely cannot happen. I like this push out, but I won't be taking this. I would be breaking my rules even if we get another green closure right here, because having a stop loss on a wickless candle is never a good idea, in my opinion. Never take a trade with a wickless candle as your stop loss. someone has genuinely just asked me for $5,000 to start trading again in crypto. $5,000? Are we fucking serious? Why don't you just buy a funded account? Why is this doing this? Okay, we'll forward test, but I ain't taking this. This is very sad. This is very sad, guys. Why do our setups just not set up at the moment? Alright, so I would want to, like, if I was taking this, I'd want to enter the trade right here with my stop loss right there. But I am not taking this because it's one of my rules that I won't have my stop loss on a wickless candle. So I'm not going to be taking this, sadly. So we'll forward test, see what happens. See what happened for sure. Alright, I would have been entered there. Never enough. Break even will be right there. This is just one for a forward test, sadly. So sad when you wait that long for a freaking entry and then it does this shit. Like, really? Really? Really, really? Ooh, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I hope that this doesn't play out. Otherwise I'm gonna be sad. What do you guys think? Do you think this is gonna still play out, or do you think we made the right decision to stay out of the trade? I think we made the right decision to stay out of the trade. Wow. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think so too. I just wish I had some fibs that make sense. It is kind of consolidating around the 4 hour of, around the midpoint of the 4 hour. I kind of think this potentially wants lower too, but I wouldn't have a continuation entry personally here. Alright, look at this. Boom. W patience. W everything. W everything. W everything. Yeah, I think this is going lower, but I just wouldn't have an entry anywhere, I don't think, if this goes to London low right now. I think this is like my only other potential CH zone inside of before London low. Why would you still consider taking this short even after it broke out your CH zone? Considering if it didn't have a wickless candle below. I'm conservative with the CH zone, right? It's not a fair value gap. It's a price, it's an area of price where I anticipate a reversal. If price wants to come to the bottom here, because I have to think, right, there could be another fib that I'm not seeing. This is just where I anticipate to see that reversal. So it's not like when price closes below and it's an inversion fair value gap. That's not how standard deviation works. Like, I had a -4 lining up below here. We literally went like, I don't know, 6 points below that, like that -4 still could be valid, right? I have to be, you know, it's not as strict as with a fair value gap, because it's not a fair value gap. It's just an area where I anticipate reversal, really. UK low. What's UK low? I don't know what that means. Yeah, to be fair, that low could be nice. Oh, London low. London low into that fair value gap. I don't see a fair value gap at London low. Move the SP chart, please. What do you mean move it? Three AM, 5 minutes. Oh, okay. I was thinking you meant down here. At actual London low. Yeah, I mean, it lines up with an hourly order block. Hourly inversion. 15-minute fair value gap, as well as a 15-minute rejection block. Like, it has confluence, but just getting close to 9:30 now. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get an entry now. Sadly enough. This week on stream has been pretty freaking slow. Like, we may want these relative equal lows right here. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be done for the day. I feel like if I took something now, it's too close to market open and I don't have enough validation. Like, I feel like my long idea has kind of been invalidated, and if it plays out, then I can journal and learn from it. But I think if I took it and it didn't play, I wouldn't be too happy with myself, because I'm not that confident. So yeah, this week has been hella slow. I'm not gonna lie. We still managed to bag a small payout, but yeah, it's been very slow for sure. Slowest week on stream we've had in a while, but that just means that we're more disciplined these days, I feel. Because slow weeks are bound to be a thing if you're sticking to your model and only taking good setups, right? So that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. It's been a slow week on stream for sure. Hopefully we can pick it back up a little bit next week. If we have any more red folder news, that would be great. Make sure to join the Discord if you want to be involved with the 15,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to be announcing the rules on how to enter inside the Discord community later on today, so make sure to join. The link is pinned in the chat. Appreciate you guys for joining the streams this week. It's honestly insane. We have such a great community. We're slowly building up. So I appreciate if you do spend your time to join the streams and support. It means a lot. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Spend time with family, spend time in nature, all that jazz, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. I'll be back on stream as usual, Tuesday to Friday. Love you guys. Goodbye.